Normally on the show I'm talking with parents about the middle school years, but today's show is a little bit different. It's for you, the soon-to-be middle schooler, the person who will actually be going to middle school for the next couple of years. I have for you today my top 10 tips for succeeding in middle school that I have gathered from across the country. I travel speaking in middle schools, and I always ask the question of the people there, what is your number one tip for succeeding in middle schooler? And here they are. My top 10. Number 1, overwhelmingly, be yourself. The tendency is, I want to try and fit in, which is great, but try and fit in with the group that you really feel you best match up with. Okay? Trying to hang out with a group of kids that you don't have much in common with isn't really going to work out well in the long run. So look for friends that you seem to have something in common with, and then get into that group so that you can really be yourself. Don't try and be somebody you're not right now. Number 2, get involved. The great thing about middle school, or one of them, is that they have a lot of clubs, after-school activities and organizations. Virtually everything that you could ever want to get involved in, every interest that kids have, is there in middle school. So get involved, sign up for a club, maybe 2. And if they don't have one you're interested in, talk to somebody about starting a new one. Number 3, stay organized. And that statement right there assumes that you are able to get organized, because getting organized is sometimes a bigger challenge. You want to make sure that you have the binders. You want to make sure that you have some type of file system at home, whether that be a file crate or just simply another collection of folders that you can handle all that paper in, because that's a big change from elementary to middle school, is the amount of paper. So you want to be able to make sure that you've got that stuff organized. Get and stay organized. Number 4, remember your family. The ones that you are trying desperately to get away from. But those are the folks that are there when all the friends step aside and you really don't have anyone to turn to. It's the family. Don't forget about the family. As important as it is to hang out with friends, you want to make sure that you carve out a little bit of time in your busy schedule each week to hang out with the family. If for nothing more than enjoy a movie on the couch, maybe you're going to go out and have a dinner. But remember the family. Number 5, expect great effort. When you expect that you're going to give great effort, you end up giving great effort. And then you see the results of that, whether it's your grades or it's something you're doing out on the athletic field, or maybe you're involved in the arts. If you expect great effort, you're going to tend to practice more, which means you're going to tend to achieve more, and you're going to be happier with your performance. So expect great things, and expect great things from other people too. Your friends, and the way that they treat you. Expect them to treat you in a kind, courteous manner, being respectful, and they will. If you expect anything less from that, you'll probably get less. So expect great effort. Number 6, set and achieve goals. Is there something you want to achieve this year beyond just the grades on your report card? Maybe there's somebody you want to meet. Maybe there's a club that you want to get started in. Maybe there's just something that you've really been wanting to do that you haven't been able to do yet. Set and create goals. Start with something that's small, maybe something that you can achieve in the next 7 days. So you build up a little bit of momentum and motivation and confidence that you can achieve long-term goals. So start with something small, something maybe that you want to be able to achieve in the next 7 days. Number 7, find out more about your teachers. They're people too, strange at times, but people too. They have friends and they have interests. The more you get to know your teachers, the more of an interest they're going to take in you. And believe me, that's helpful when the grades come around. So find out more about the teachers. Number 8, this is a big one you're going to hear from parents and from teachers too. Take responsibility. It's kind of an easy thing. You just simply step up, and when the time is right, take responsibility for getting the homework done and getting it back. Your new rule this year about homework is it's not finished until it's turned in. It's not enough to get that project done and leave it at home, or get it done, put it in your backpack and not turn it in. Homework and projects are not done until they're turned in. And hey, if you make a mistake, step up and say, I made a mistake. I'm going to try harder next time. But take responsibility. And a simple way to do that at home is simply by asking, what can I do to help out? And that says, hey, I'm taking responsibility for my role here in the family and at home, trying to help out. That's part of growing up. Number 9, avoid the friendship drama. Not so much with boys these days, but more so with girls. There's plenty of drama. Probably already saw it in elementary school. Friends wanting to put you in the middle of arguments that you're not even really involved with. Stay out of that. Realize that friendships change on a daily basis. Somebody who says they don't want to be your friend today is going to be the friend tomorrow. Give it a little bit of time. Try not to get uptight about it. People are just, a little bit fickle that way. They like to change and go from one thing to the next, but eventually the true friends come back. So don't get too stressed out about it. And finally, number 10, have fun. There's a lot of things to get excited about in middle school. The classes, maybe not so much, but the after-school activities and meeting new people, getting involved, learning new things, it's all a good time. So try not to get too stressed out about all the small stuff. Have a great time. And enjoy those middle school years. Take care of yourselves.